Bible Study Guide. Day 58, Numbers 8 to 10. The first part of Numbers 8 describes the instructions for setting up and maintaining the lamps in the tabernacle. This is an important task, as the lamps must be kept burning continuously, symbolizing the constant presence of God among His people. As believers today, we can also symbolically keep our own spiritual lamps burning by constantly seeking and staying in God's presence through prayer, reading His Word, and fellowship with other believers. Just as the lamps need to be constantly fueled with oil, we too need to continuously fuel our spiritual lives in order to stay connected to God. The Levites are set apart as priests for the service of God. In Numbers 8, we see how they are consigned to the service of the tabernacle and how they are cleansed and consecrated for this role. To purify them, the Levites are sprinkled with water of purification, their bodies are shaved, and they wash their clothes. These acts symbolize a new beginning for them, leaving behind their old lives and fully dedicating themselves to serving God. After the Levites are purified, the people lay their hands on them, and they are presented to the Lord as a wave offering. This symbolizes the transfer of responsibility from the people to God and shows that their service is ultimately for Him. As believers, we also have a responsibility to intercede for others and represent God in this world. We must remember that our actions reflect on Him and strive to live in a way that is pleasing to Him. In our own lives, we too may need to be purified and consecrated for our service to God. This may involve letting go of certain things or habits that hinder our relationship with Him, and fully dedicating ourselves to living in accordance with His will. In Numbers 9, we see the instructions for the Israelites to celebrate their second Passover. This is a reminder of how God had delivered His people from slavery in Egypt and brought them to the Promised Land. Some of the Israelites are unable to celebrate the Passover because they are ceremonially unclean, so they come to Moses and ask for a solution. God tells them to celebrate the Passover on the 14th day of the second month, showing His compassion and understanding for those who are unable to participate at the prescribed time. God also commands that anyone who fails to celebrate the Passover should be cut off from the community. This highlights the importance of remembering and honoring God's deliverance in our lives and not taking it for granted. Even foreigners who have joined the Israelites are included in the celebration of the Passover, showing God's inclusiveness and His desire for all to partake in His salvation. In chapter 9, we also see how the cloud and fire that guides the Israelites in their journey through the wilderness is still present over the tabernacle. This shows God's constant presence and guidance for people, even in difficult times. Whenever the cloud lifts from above the tent, the Israelites set out on their journey. Whenever the cloud settles, they camp and stay until it lifts again. This demonstrates the importance of being sensitive to God's leading and direction in our lives, as He knows what is best for us and will guide us along the way. In Numbers 10, God commands Moses to make 2 silver trumpets for the purpose of calling the Israelites together and signaling their movements during their journey. These trumpets are also used in times of war and to celebrate festivals. This serves as a reminder that communication is important among believers. We must be united and work together, following God's lead, just like how the Israelites followed the sound of the trumpets. In chapter 10, we see the cloud lift and signal forth the Israelites to start their journey. They march in a specific order, with each tribe following their own standard or banner. This is symbolic of unity among diversity, as every tribe has a unique role to play in God's plan. Just as the Israelites are organized and follow God's leading in their journey, we too must listen to His direction and work together in unity with our brothers and sisters in Christ. We each have a unique role to play in furthering God's kingdom on earth. Let us remember to stay connected to God, dedicate ourselves fully to His service, and follow His direction in our lives. May we also strive for unity among believers and use our individual gifts and talents to bring glory to Him. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help us spread the word. God bless you.